Lanka Sammi. Welcome, welcome, welcome to today's video. I'm doing a talking head under the beautiful Sri Lankan flag. I'm at home. I thought I would do a cost of living video. I've been in Sri Lanka now 8 months. It is the beginning of October. Today is October 2nd. I arrived February 4th, so it's about 8 months since I've been here. Totally settled in. I've bought everything I need to live my life, to work, to play. So today's video is going to be about what I spend on a monthly basis. Stay tuned. Sri Lanka Sammi. So guys, a lot of people have been asking me how I survive, what I'm doing, and I really want to thank everyone for commenting, liking, sharing, and asking questions. Join my Discord server. The link is down in the bottom if you want to connect with me directly and others who are sharing in this channel. I really want to try to engage with everyone who is interested in talking about Sri Lanka, culture, life of an expat, retirement, my life in South Korea, my life in Canada, and how I'm surviving here. I've got some big news coming. Third week of October. Huge news, absolutely insane news about my future. Please stay tuned for that. I hope everyone is enjoying life and happy and safe. Remember, learn to live life, don't let life live you. So let's get right into it. So I have my computer screens here set up, so let's jump right into it. Now, I do live at home with my family. I live in an in-law suite on the first floor, and my parents live upstairs. Now, upstairs is a complete separate house, basically. There is a living room, a kitchen, and 3 bedrooms upstairs. The main bedroom and living room and kitchen are on one side, and the guest bedrooms are completely on the other side. So it's like a wing. I'm downstairs in the back, off the living room, and I have an ensuite bathroom, a big bedroom. I'd say it's about 20 square meters, size of a hotel room. And I have my own shower and full bathroom. Enough room for my desk and closet and everything like that. I live in here because I work. So let's talk about my costs. Now, I do pay my parents rent, okay? So I pay them rent, and let's get the pricing as of October 2022. So I pay them about 50,000 Sri Lankan rupees. Now I pay them about 50,000 Sri Lankan rupees every month. It's about 136 US dollars. Now that covers my electricity, my food, and and water and things like that. I spend about, how much do I spend on food? I spend another 20,000 on my own food. I buy things that I want. Toiletries. I don't need shampoo. Soap, toothpaste, toilet paper, those kinds of things. I have enough. I have electric razor, so I don't really use anything. And I have blades for my head shaver. I have enough blades to last me 2 years. So I spent another 50 US dollars, about 20,000 rupees. So let me keep track of that. So that's 50,000, which is $136. 20,000, which is $54. Now, my internet is about 4,000 rupees a month, and I pay that to SLT fiber. I have a 100 megabit download and 50 megabit upload fiber connection. So I spend about $4,000 a month, which is $11 US. Okay, so that is what I pay for my own. My parents have their own internet connection. My cell phone is about 3,000 rupees. I have too big of a service. I should really reduce that. It's about $8 a month. That gets me 25 gigabits a month and about 1,000 minutes of phone, which I never use. I should really change that. What else do I have? Now, miscellaneous costs. I've calculated my miscellaneous costs at about 40,000 rupees a month. And these are like alcohol, which I don't drink a lot. Oops, my flag fell. Sorry about that. Let's get that up there. I don't have this up a lot because you know, this is when I'm teaching, so I don't want the flag up there when I'm teaching my English classes. So I spend, you know, on restaurants. Like sometimes I will want to get a pizza or hamburger or some kind of treats or something like that, that outside of what I pay my parents for. So, you know, and you know, I will sometimes, you know, spend a little bit on myself. So I calculate that at about 40,000 rupees a month, and that's about $100. 110 US dollars. Now, that is my Sri Lankan costs, okay? So those are my Sri Lankan costs. Let's take a look at that. So that works out to be 117,000 rupees a month. Sorry, let's see here what happened. Which is about 320 US dollars a month. So that's how much I spend a month. And a big factor of that is, you know, the cost I pay to my parents for electricity. Electricity is very expensive here. I use a lot because I have my fan. I don't use aircon. So one thing, electricity is very expensive in Sri Lanka these days. I don't use aircon. I use fans, but my computers are running, you know, 8 hours a day. So it has gone up. My parents have noticed it's about a 40 to 50% increase. Half of that is attributed to me. The other half is attributed to increases in the cost of electricity. I did, now we do use solar power, so that, you know, takes into account there. Now, I don't include like the little vacations we take. You know, a couple weeks ago we went to Kandy. In a couple weeks we're going to Jaffna, and then I'm planning, you know, sometimes I go to Negumbo Beach, to Camelot Beach Hotel, our local hotel in Negumbo. I go and I spend like $100, $200 there. So those things I don't count because those are miscellaneous luxury things that I can do without. I wanted to talk about the cost of living. Now, if you are, this is because I live here. Okay. Now, if you are coming here and you want to live here or you want to travel here, that's completely different. There's 150 million YouTube videos out there right now teaching you how to, or telling you what the cost of living is for tourists. I'm not a tourist, I'm a local. So people wanted to know what I pay, okay? What you pay will be different, okay? So I don't want to get involved in those numbers because you can live luxury or you can live budget. I'm not gonna go YouTube, Google the other YouTube videos. They have more knowledge. I don't, because I don't I don't live that life, so I would not be able to give you a calculation. I eat a little bit different, I live a little bit different, so this is what I pay, okay? So this gives you a baseline of what it would cost you to live like me, okay? That's information for you. How you use it, I'll let you decide. But why am I living like that? Why don't I, I was originally planning on getting my own place, but it turns out that it would have cost me a lot more because it would be plus, food and hiring a maid or cook and everything like that. Because we have a houseman who takes care of the house. We have a cook who comes in 6 times a week to cook food. And we have a driver. So there's 3 employees that my parents pay for. So that's what part of my rent goes towards, supporting those. And when I use the driver, I pay for gas and his time. If I'm using our car, I pay for the gas. If I'm using his tuk-tuk, I pay for his time and gas. So, I pay my own way through. What else? Now, I do have expenses in South Korea. I still have a cell phone in South Korea. I keep my Korean cell phone number, and I have my YouTube manager, which I pay for. But those are outside costs that you won't have to do. So, getting back to why I do this is because the more money I save, the more money I can put into a bank account here in Sri Lanka and earn high interest. As of today, is 27% in a term deposit. I've talked about that before in other videos. Check those out, my retirement plan. But even my standard savings account in Sri Lanka, my regular checking debit account, is 13%. I got a notification just yesterday, a couple days ago, about the interest, and I'm looking, wow, that's a huge amount of interest into my bank account, just for keeping the money that I spend every day. So it's absolutely perfect for me to stay here where I am with my family, and and I enjoy living with my parents. I mean, they're great. They're upstairs, I'm downstairs. We see each other only a short amount of time because I'm always working. So I'm in front of the computer for 6 hours a day, and then I see them for dinner or breakfast or what have you. Not really hanging out with them except on the weekends. And even on the weekends, I'm doing a little bit of work because now it's winter in South Korea, so it's a time to make money. That's the trick right here. It's sacrificing a little bit to earn a lot so I can put it all away and take advantage of the high interest rates, because they're not going to last forever. Maybe 2 more years, 3 more years, those high interest rates, and then they're going to go down. So cost of living, it has gone up. I have noticed that my cost of living has gone up by about 20%. Now, I said total amount that I'm spending is about $320. It's higher than that. It is. I spend, I'll buy this, I'll buy that, a snack here. I'm trying to reduce. Oh, I forgot medication. Now, medication is not a huge amount of money, $40, $50 a month. No, even less than that, $20 to $40 a month. I forgot about medication. I think that kind of slips into the miscellaneous section. So, yeah, I would say anywhere between $300 to a maximum of $500. $300 to $400 US dollars a month is what I spend. So, yeah, that's it. That's how I live my life right now. Kind of sacrificing, socializing and partying and going out and doing things just so I can earn money towards my retirement. I'm happy. I'm enjoying. I'm surrounded by family. I have my relatives that we hang out once in a while, and I have vacations. But the big news coming up in end of October, you'll see that big news, which will change my life quite a bit for the next year. Okay, so thank you again, everyone, for liking, sharing, commenting. Please comment. I want to hear your comments. I want to read them, and I will answer them. Join the Discord server. Support my membership. I have memberships. I have swag. Merchandise is coming. Stay tuned for that. Sri Lanka Sammi, living life. Learn to live life. Don't let life live you. I'm out.